Hey guys, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a fun video and I will be making some 5-star predictions. So for me, a 5-star book is something that I can't stop thinking about, something that I immediately want to reread after completing it, and something that just like makes me feel something other than like what I'm supposed to, I guess, in the book. So if it's a romance, I'm supposed to feel happy and you know, funny, you know, whatever. But then if there's another element of like sadness and like, or I don't know what I'm trying to get at. As like if it's just like something that I can't stop thinking about, maybe I become obsessed with, that is the kind of book that I give 5 stars to. So today we're going to go through 10 books, or 10 things rather, that I think I will be giving 5 stars to, based off of a lot of reviews from these books. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this video. So like I said, there are 10 things. I'm going to go in just order from 10 to 1 as far as like what I think is most likely to get a 5-star from me compared to like what's least likely to get a 5-star but could be a surprise. So coming in at number 10, that's going to be Flock by Kate Stewart. This is the first book in the Ravenhood series. I've heard things. I've heard that it is a dark reverse harem, and it's about a girl who gets swept up in a life of uncertainty, I guess. We'll see. I don't have any idea. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I have a sneaky suspicion that this is gonna surprise the heck out of me, and that's why I'm gonna give it 5 stars. So, I mean, it could be really good, it could be really bad, but it's gonna be a fun time nevertheless. So there's that. Coming in at number 9, I have given the previous 2 books in this series a 5-star, so I am expecting this one to be a 5-star as well, and that is Wretched by Emily McIntyre. This is on my TBR for this month, so I'm going to be reading it soon. As soon as I finish my other physical book that I will be reading for this month, this will be the next thing that I pick up. So I am very much expecting this to be a 5-star. It will be read this month, and this is a dark Wizard of Oz, like Dorothy and all of that kind of book. So we'll see. I'm really looking forward to this one because I know it's going to be good. Coming in at number 8 is a Colleen Hoover book, and that is Reminders of Him. This is her latest one that just came out. I've been hearing really good things about this one as well. I've also heard that it's going to make me cry. So we'll see. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really know what this one is about, but I just know that it's very hard-hitting, and it kind of makes you think about our... Like, I think it's about a girl who has to give up her child because she gets in trouble. And then when she goes to reclaim her child, the adoptive parents want nothing to do with the birth mother. So, we'll see. But I have a feeling it's going to make me bawl my eyes out, because it's usually what happens with Colleen Hoover books. It's kind of why I avoid them. I haven't read one in years. The next one, I think, which is coming in at number 7, just because of how popular it is, and that is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is actually my book club book for the month of June, so I will have to read this next month. I don't have to read it now. So when I do my video for Camp Season-a-thon, this book will have to be in there, and I think one of the prompts is a number in the title, so there it is. So I'm really looking forward to this. I have not read a Taylor Jenkins Reid book in a while, and I'm excited because this I've heard really good things about, so I'm fully expecting to love it and give it 5 stars. The next book I have on my list, I think will also be a surprise for me, because I did give the first book, I think I gave the first book 4.5 stars, but this coupling is more intriguing to me than the first two, and that is Hook, Line, and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. This is about Hannah and Fox, and I am looking forward to this. Like, I wanted to read it this month, but again, it's probably going to be put into my camp season-a-thon. So, I'm really looking forward to this. Like, the first book was amazing. I loved it. Got me out of, like, a weird reading mood. So I'm hoping that this one does the same thing, because I loved it so much. So anyway, hopefully Hannah and Fox live up to my hype, because I'm giving it a whole lot of hype. But we'll see. Okay, coming in at number 5 is a duology, and that is Twisted Love and Twisted Games by Anna Huang. I just recently picked these up at Barnes & Noble. I liked these editions a lot better than the other ones. So I wanted to go ahead and get these. I do know that there is a third book in this little series, but I really know nothing about this. I think this one is best friend's brother, or brother's best friend, and this one is royalty and bodyguard, like princess and bodyguard. So I'm looking forward to these. I know that they might be a little bit fluffy, but I'm totally okay with that, because you know, there could be never too much fluff in my life. So there's that one. Coming in at number 4, the book actually hasn't come out yet. It will be coming out in September, and that is Kingdom of the Feared by Carrie Maniscalco. To say I am excited for this book is a vast understatement. I am so excited for this book. The second one, to me, left on a cliffhanger, and all of us who read the second book have been vastly unsatisfied with the conclusion of that book. So hopefully when the 4th book does come out, or the 3rd book does come out, I will be very happy with the ending of the book, because I was not happy with the 2nd book. But anyway, I digress. I'm very much looking forward to it. Number 3 on my list is another Colleen Hoover book, and that is It Ends With Us. There's not much to say about this, because I've seen a lot of things on TikTok about it, and I just know that I'm gonna probably, number 1, cry, and then probably give it a very, very, very watery 5 stars, because that's really all that happens with me and Colleen Hoover books, is just I cry and give the book 5 stars and call it a day. So I'm very much expecting that to happen. But nevertheless, looking forward to it, and hopefully it'll be a 5-star prediction. Hopefully. Alright, the last 2 books are actually quite chunky, and coming in at number 2 is The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata. I have read a few Mariana Zapata books before. This book is huge. It is like over 500 pages. It's over 600 pages. So these books are very, very, very slow burn, and I am totally okay with that. Like, I'm here for it. However, if it does take like 400 pages for them to kiss, that's like, really, like, that's just a lot. Like 400 pages. What can you write in 400 pages that doesn't involve at least one kiss? But anyway, it's fine. Looking forward to it. And I know this is like employer-employee. It is about a girl who's an assistant to a football player. So we'll see how I feel about it, because I could go for a slow burn, but sometimes they irk me, so I have to be in the mood for one. So with all this smut I've been reading lately, this might actually be a good idea, but we'll see. And then the last book on my list is also on my TBR for this month, and that is A Shadow in the Amber by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is the first book in the Flesh and Fire series that she has going on. The second book I think is actually dropping earlier in the year, I think, like next year, or it might be coming out in December, maybe. I don't know. I haven't pre-ordered, but this is the first book in the Flesh and Fire series. And this is about, I guess, the first maiden and Nyktos, or we don't really know what it is. But I've heard this one is quite spicy compared to, like, From Blood and Ash. So we'll see. Like, I'm looking forward to it. I have this book on audio, so I'll probably be listening to it this month. Well, I am listening to it this month as per my TBR, but I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun time. So, and I've always given Jennifer L. Armentrout books a 5-star. Just because, like, everything that happens, my mind always gets so blown by, like, what is going on that I'm just like, holy cow, I don't know how to process. So, those are my 5-star predictions. Like, I just know that these are going to be really, really good. And I'll see about doing, like, an update once all of these books are read. Like I said, I have probably 4 on this list that are going to be done relatively quickly. But some of, like I said, one of them hasn't come out yet. So we'll see. We will see. I'm really looking forward to it. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have read any of these books, please let me know what you thought about them. If you gave them 5 stars, please tell me one thing that made you give it 5 stars, whether it was the writing style or just something in the book that just made you want to give it a 5 stars. Please let me know in the comments below. And if you have any video recommendations or book recommendations, leave those in the comments as well. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.